Hello, Internet. Nerdlocker.com here, and we actually have some comic book news for you this week.
What?
Pretty exciting stuff.
Actually, it's not that big.
But it's worth talking about.
Well, either way, I should not de-hype something. So just
right.
Let's just talk about it. Let's just talk about it.
So yeah, for those of you that are familiar with Y: The Last Man, it's something that has been talked about being turned into a movie or a TV show or a series of films or whatever.
Which is one of the books that should be turned into awesome film. And it'd probably be decent as like an awesome trilogy, maybe even more. It could be like James Bond.
Yeah, like a show, you'd really have to drag it out on a show.
I feel like it'd be better as a show, as an entity like that, like an HBO show, just because it's a little bit longer. And the ending is a little weird, and I think it'd fit into a show.
The ending in a movie might confuse people.
Yeah, it might just be like, oh, that was dumb, that was stupid. Yeah. You know, wow. But still, the fact that it's possibly going back to Brian K. Vaughan is what he was going to say. He didn't get to say it, actually.
Yeah, it's okay.
I stole it from him.
Hey. But that's what it looks like is going to happen here because they can't decide what they're doing with it.
They've been talking about filming forever. DJ Caruso was directed or attached as director at one point with Shia LaBeouf looking to star. It was like right after they did Suburbia.
I remember that.
So it's whatever that movie was. Yeah, that one.
I always thought Ryan Reynolds would have made a great Yorick, but I guess now he might be a little bit older for that role. But he kind of looked like it. I don't know. Shia LaBeouf didn't
kind of, but I don't know. I think you could just, at this point, there's probably a ton of awesome dudes that can fill that role very easily. I mean, you know who I'd love to see do it? And he's mostly a comedic actor, and I feel like he could probably pull it off in a sense of York being a really awkward dude, and like just as a normal person. But that Kyle Mooney, he's on SNL right now. He does a lot of the digital shorts. He's on Hello Ladies. He's on a lot of stuff now.
I can see that.
But at this point in time, I feel like he would have fit that role really well.
Absolutely.
Crazy magician. It's funny as F.
But I mean, there are times that book gets dark and that book gets serious. And,
yes. But that's you want to see someone like that go through that instead of someone like the Green Lantern go through it. You know what I mean?
There's something completely off topic though. Wasn't there like an Easter egg to Y: The Last Man in one of the Assassin's Creed games? I remember you telling me that.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
what's the girl's name in the book? Agent.
Oh, 355. Okay, I looked this up.
I
did look this up, and it was actually, that is a real thing. There has been like the Culper ring and stuff like that. That's like an actual thing, an actual person. So it was actually Ubisoft referencing real life, and it just happened to match up with.
Oh, so it didn't mean to be?
It didn't mean to be. It was just kind of like it was like. They're like, what's his face?
I just remember you telling me that and it came to me.
Brian K. Vaughan was referencing the American Revolution, as was Ubisoft.
Okay.
Reddit, thank you, r/Assassin's Creed. You totally helped me out with that one. So
cool.
Got a shout out to my dudes, my fellow assassins.
Anyways, the other bit of comic book news that we have is that Warner Brothers and Legendary Pictures are they've announced a prequel comic for the Godzilla movie called Godzilla Awakening. Some people are. I feel like prequel comics for movies are hit or miss. There are people I know that always pick them up and swear by them, and it's so cool and it adds to the movie and all this and that. And then there's people like me where I kind of don't mess too much with the movies and the.
Every now and then,
I like to keep my entities separate for the most.
But I mean, if it's all enclosed in the same universe and it's all enclosed in the same story, then it makes sense. But I don't know. It just always feels like a money grab to me.
Yeah, but either way, I'm totally stoked for the Godzilla movie.
I just don't see Godzilla being that awesome on a comic book as compared to being awesome on screen, especially since he's like 40 times bigger than he's ever been.
Yeah, so it does look. I'm so stoked. And Bryan Cranston. I hope he's in his underwear at some point.
At one point, running through the streets of San Francisco or wherever it's at.
Either way, so that's my expectations for Godzilla. But yeah, let us know what you guys think in the comments below.